Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Weekly Rundown. I'm Grace Nardi.
And I'm Janine Feudy.
Be sure to tweet at us at Globesville because we have our wonderful social media person, Doug, who will be interacting with all of you and live tweeting this.
And don't forget after the show to tweet at us at our handles at 8jfeudy and at thatchickgracie on Twitter. And tell us what you think, what you hated, what maybe we need to improve on, or how you just feel about our random stories. Well, to start this week off, I have one which Daily News called the performance of a lifetime. I don't know if you heard about it, Grace, but this woman apparently has been convicted of stabbing her boyfriend to death with her 5.5-inch stiletto.
No.
I know we've all thought about it before. But
I didn't know it would work.
I know. Well, she finally took to the stands to dramatically show them what she did. She claimed that he lost it. She held him down and stabbed him over 25 times with her heel, but didn't think she was hurting him because, well, she just couldn't tell. Yeah. So.
That's good.
Really good.
I hear her memoir will be coming out shortly. The soles of my shoes are red, and now so are my heels.
He bought her the shoes, too. Talk about buyer's remorse. Yeah.
What? I just got that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Time.com is reporting that a Brooklyn man named God is suing a credit reporting agency for saying that he has no credit history, and that is because the system would not recognize his name. One Equifax employee even went so far as to tell him to change his name.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is rude.
Who's God?
God, the owner of his business, Gold Hard Cash, says that he's really upset because his credit score is over 700 because he's worked his whole life to keep it that way.
Gold Hard Cash? I guess God is a Jew.
I don't know. Who knew Equifax for atheists?
Bunch of rude men, that's who they are.
Or women.
Women, oh yeah.
Don't be sexist, Janine.
Oh yeah. Well, God, in this case, is a man. And a Jew. I think. Don't quote me on that. And by the way, you can't be offended, because Shakespeare wrote it.
Shakespeare did write it.
Yes. So
I don't know
sorry.
if you've heard of it, but it's called The Merchant of Venice, and it's about a Jewish banker.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, to move on, in Oklahoma, a gun range stated that it wanted to be the first in the state to, wait for it, have a bar.
I've got a few Friday night planned.
Watch out for us. A couple cocktails, maybe a happy hour, and a couple gunslinging girls. Yep. Well, nothing could go wrong with that, right? Nothing, right? Well, there's 42 ranges, there's even archery at this gun range, and a VIP lounge. They claim that they're going to have all the safety possible and that they're not going to let people in to drink right after they shoot, but they also claim they can't make any promises.
But they can drink before they shoot?
Yeah.
I'm going to be Katniss Everdeen.
I don't even have a joke for this one. It's just, good luck with that, Oklahoma. Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Snake enthusiasts gathered this weekend in Alabama for their 54th annual Rattlesnake Rodeo. The event featured demonstrations, races, and other snake-themed activities. Wow. Attendees were expected to catch over 70 snakes, and the event drew in over 25,000 people.
I have a fear of snakes, so not my best thing.
See, there is stuff to do in Alabama.
Nothing good.
Keep your opinions to yourself, Janine.
Sorry, Alabama. Hey, what did the husband snake say to the wife snake, Grace?
What?
I have erectile dysfunction.
That's what happened.
Yep. 2 Pulaski Township police officers went undercover as 2 Amish women to catch a man that was exposing himself to children. They weren't able to catch the man while they were undercover, but the man has been put into custody, and the cops do now have a new love for Spanx. Not such a good-looking man, either, to be dressed as a woman. Not that he's a good-looking man, but, I don't know, if you've seen the pictures, it doesn't look very feminine. Kind of makes me wonder what this guy is looking for. And exposing himself to children?
He's looking for a nice Amish husband to settle down with.
Apparently.
They can both grow beards.
Churn butter all day long.
What does this look like? A Virginia man identified as James Carroll Butler was sentenced by a jury to pay $5,001.
And what?
To a former co-worker, Michael Utz. Why, you ask? Well, due to ill will and resentment, James decided to pee in Michael's coffee pot.
Wait, how much?
$5,001.
I have $1. Sorry. Oh, you might not want to drink that. Anyway, on to a news. This week, in Northern California, a crocodile was found outside a local pet store. Yes, a local pet store. And he wasn't just wandering, he was actually planted there by someone who just didn't want him anymore. His mouth was taped, and he had a sign around him that said, "Love fresh fish and belly rubs."
That's so sad.
He's looking for a good home and a good few belly rubs.
But do you keep his mouth taped shut?
It's a crocodile. Who the hell would even want a crocodile? Anyway, I thought this, when I first read the story, I thought the story was from Florida because we all know we have our new favorite segment, #Only in Florida. Yes, our segment, we have a lot this week, actually, because, of course, it's Florida and only weird things happen in Florida. Grace, you have the first story today for what happened in #Only in Florida?
I do. This week in Florida, a Texas woman visiting on vacation was arrested after kicking her 8-year-old daughter out of the car in order to go buy her beer. I guess it's just in the water, because this woman's from Texas, but it happened in Florida.
Only in Florida. Well, I got one beat. A school board this week fired a local teacher after she supposedly hired a hit on one of her students. The Florida teacher apparently did so after the student said, "I wish I could curse out my teachers." She then asked a 6th grader to speak to the student. The 6th grader grabbed the student by the neck and made him forcefully apologize. The 6th grader said, though, the teacher gave him an offer. He couldn't refuse. Sorry, my best. I did my best.
A Florida school board member suggesting that a dress code be imposed for the parents. Many parents are showing up in crop tops,
Wow.
slouchy pants, rollers, and slippers. Razlan Osgood understands that enforcing any dress code is difficult, but he hopes that the parents will help encourage the kids and everything by putting on a fashion show. What good is it if parents can't embarrass their kids anyway, though?
No, we have them.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason to have children, is to embarrass them.
I know.
It's to put on your bunny slippers, put your rollers in your hair, and insist on walking them to the front door and giving them a nice kiss goodbye.
Aren't you supposed to have them, to share their clothes, give them big hugs and kisses, and tease them?
Yeah.
Whatever. This lady has it all wrong.
I know. What is the point if you can't shop in the juniors department when you're 40? It's just so much cheaper.
40s and crop tops all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it for Only in Florida.
Be sure to tweet us your news stories that you find that happen in Florida, or if you live in Florida, we're sorry.
You can tweet and rant at us all you want why Florida's so great, but we'll never believe you. We're on to our next segment. What is next segment? Oh, it's usually Celebrities Creep, but one celebrity this week has me a little ticked off, so it's going to be Janine rants at a certain celebrity. Yes. Okay. So, this week, I don't know if you guys heard, got to get ready for this one because it's going to be a long one. Katherine Heigl is suing Dwayne Reed for apparently tweeting a picture of her coming out of the store saying, everyone loves a Dwayne Reed rug. She's suing them for $6 million for using her likeness. Really? I mean, I'm not surprised, because this is a woman who claims she got snubbed for an Emmy because the Grey's Anatomy writing wasn't good enough, or that, made Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen hate her, or dislike her.
Who's Katherine Heigl?
27 Dresses, Grey's Anatomy, Knocked Up.
Oh, Knocked Up.
Yeah.
Who was she in that?
The main character? The main girl, the one that got knocked up.
Oh, the uptight one.
Yeah, the uptight one. Yeah, well.
Wow.
Yeah. She claimed, when she didn't want to do Knocked Up anymore, that her character was a shrew and uptight, and all the men were having fun. But Katherine, isn't that kind of like all your characters? I mean, pretty much all of them are uptight women. And honestly, do you remember, I don't know if you guys remember, a little movie called My Father the Hero? I'm probably the only person who's seen it. But let me give you a little bit of rundown of how the movie goes. A 15-year-old girl goes on vacation with her father, her parents are divorced, meets a guy, likes him, so lies to him. She tells the guy that her father is her lover. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulties here. Train's going through underneath. All right.